Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire. Yesterday, I don't know, we were not going to be able to see our score because it's going to reload in a second there, as you can see. But we ranked really well yesterday. I don't know if we were still, front page by the time it ended, but it can't be mad. Today's daily, 33 minutes, no scores over 400. That makes me feel a few things. One is, it's probably easy. People that are playing it when it rolled over are still playing it now. Secondarily, it's not fast. 33 minutes in, no scores over that are wins? That seems a little surprising to me. Brewmaster's fun. Vintage is just amazing. And Terminal borders on being a good thing. So we want to fight enemies, and we want question marks on the third floor. That's how you rank well. We've got it down to a friggin' science. Alright, looks like 2 elites is about as good as it gets. As many enemies as possible, please. Okay. Could play 3 defense. Well, we only need to play 2 defense. Play 2 defense, use an alchemize. Alchemize is a smoke bomb. As a waste of my time. I don't get, like, free internet. My bandwidth's limited. If you could just stop wasting my precious kilobytes. You know what? It exactly works. We don't need to be perfect here, but we would like to try to be perfect at least. Already had 9 plated armor. Good God. So this is a very similar daily to many dailies we've had in the past, which should probably surprise nobody at all. 18 HP? 18 HP. You're not killable. 12. So 1 defend gets us there. I think you go for it. You play the defend. Go for it in this case means do the safest possible route. Toxic egg. Dude, that's an amazing relic to get this early. 6 and 7. Well, we would like some defense. That takes us to enough. We gotta remember, use potions pretty aggressively. The only reason we wouldn't is to, well, we don't need to play anything there. The only reason we wouldn't play potions is because we would want them for a future battle. Like, maybe we got other things that we're already doing. We could probably afford to discard this smoke bomb. I kind of like all these, so I'll make you work for it. Works for me. I don't mean to say that we've had this exact daily before. What I mean is that, all 3 of these things... Bottled flame? Okay, so I want to point out how I'm an idiot. Because in my head, I was like, oh, bottled flame. That makes all of our attacks good. Instead, what I did was, instead of making a neutralize start in our hand, I just made a strike start in our hand. Which is, admittedly, pretty horrendous. It's like one of those... That's an ooh moment. It's gonna be a yikes from me, dog. Truth be told... It's not a huge problem, but only because our other options were, not necessarily that good. Getting a neutralize in hand for 0 is better. I want to make that clear. It's not that it's not better. I like our loadout here. I really like Liquid Thorns, just to see what we have going up, coming up against a boss, I should say. I'll dump the plated armor, even though it scares me. And we'll get ready to... move along here. Generally speaking, I don't know why I'm having such trouble with the mouse controls today. I'll always turn the gaze inwards and assume that it's my own problem. I'm just surprised is all. You just click on the things on the screen and they happen. But let's slow our roll. Life is still going just fine right now. In fact, it's going better than fine. We've been performing real admirably on the last few Slay the Spire dailies. Got me feeling good. You guys like Michael Bublé? He's like the patron saint of Vancouver. Have you heard of this guy? Have you heard of this guy? This is Michael Bublé. Only comes out of his cage at Christmas time. I don't know why he lives in a cage. I'm going to pop intangibility here, so we no longer need... I think we'd rather just smack you. No longer need to worry about taking damage on this turn. Weakness is very bad. 5. So you're doing 18 damage. Yeah, really good use of your time there. This would be a great time, and I'll probably take myself up on this offer. Is that how that works? 15. 10. Alright, I'm not going to do what I was going to suggest that I was going to do, which is using the thorns, because I really think, depending on the elite, thorns could be worth more to me than they are now. Same with the speed potion, although I do think the speed potion is not necessarily that good. We need to add more cards to this deck. I mean, this is obvious. This is what happens in every single run like this. All you need to add some cards that are actually like not just totally impotent attacks. It is what it is, though. You know, for now it's going to be a little slow, and that's fine. We only get to add cards at a few specific junctures. And that's okay. I actually feel like I'd rather do that. Alright, so we're going to smith and upgrade. 0 cost potions. Allows me to play every strike and defend at our disposal. Alright. This guy, drink the attack potion, flying knee. It's like a little energy potion. Combined with a free attack. He's not weak. And that's not a weakness potion. But still. Oh, he is weak. I must have hit him with a neutralize. You're like, yeah, no kidding. I mean, that was a 60 damage turn 1, which is extremely great. Well, I was going to say, you got to make sure you kill him here, or you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. It's fine. He'll hit us for 0, which is a good number. 8. Smack him again. Gotta hit him for 3, huh? That is not gonna do it. I would rather... You know what? Keep the thorns. Because, I mean, you're gonna kill him anyway, right? You're gonna have unattack. Unfortunate we didn't get the draw we needed, but life goes on. I think you gotta go prepared. Catalyst is just useless right now. Not to be rude to Catalyst. You know, I'm not trying to besmirch the good name of Catalyst. Eviscerate, the vast majority of the time, we're not going to be able to actually activate it. So I think it has to be upgraded prepared, which is not bad, but certainly not exactly what I'm looking for either. Block potion. We probably won't need it. But then what would we even want? We almost have... We got too much power. Too much utility. We're going to be made vulnerable. That's fine. Even with the turn order, it turned out just fine. Okay, Molten Egg. That's what we were looking for from earlier. This elite fight should not be that bad with 2 block potions active. The only question is, how are we going to approach this? I think turn 1 is probably where we want to go to town. We got 5 energy. Only did 16 damage, but that's okay. Alright, so on this turn, we're taking 1 right now, which bothers me about 0%. Go ahead and hit me for 1. Gives us more draw anyway. This turn, gonna do a very similar thing. Don't need 2 artifacts. Now that I think of it, why not take 2 artifacts? That way when he does his, this move, we're gonna be able to get around it completely. We should take no debuffs here? Yeah. Alright, can we do 29 in 1 turn? Almost certainly not. But, because we lost no stats, I think we're out ahead of him. Still not gonna get him, but we can get close. Again, I'm not trying to, like, you know, beat the drum of mediocrity here. But we could really use a good card. And these are not really good cards. Like, Slice is okay, but I think in this situation, Caltrops has a higher, like, upper bound for value. Okay, intangibility does not matter for this fight, but is really nice for the boss fight, depending on who it is. Well, 18 plus 20 is not going to kill you. We could pop intangibility. Ah, that's what I was hoping for, actually, with some defense. I think we're better off playing strikes here. 12 damage. Okay. Well, honestly, like this quite a lot. It's a good loadout to take into the boss fight, I think. I haven't even looked at who it is, but... First floor, a little slow. Hey, extra strength is nice, too. I'm just gonna say no. First floor, a little slow, but otherwise good. Now, we gotta think about our powers, because if we don't play them, Alchemize is useless to us. So sure, hit you with the very basics. We need to play one block. Can I kill you? Yes, you can. I think we just let you attack. I like this potion stack. I'll consider giving up the speed potion for whatever we get from the boss. Is a strength potion, which I think is more advantageous. I understand the value of a speed potion, especially as our HP gets lower and lower. I understand it. We would really like Darkstone Pariah at some point if possible. Okay, so you do multiple attacks on some turns, so Ghost in a Jar is really useful. Pop Strength immediately. 2 Ghost in a Jar. That's actually not overkill. Honestly, I really doubt we need it. I would rather save this and get you to roll over maybe next turn. Just to take... It's basically a block if we can get you to roll over. We might have to use it, like, immediately here. So I'm happy we had it, honestly. If we used it on the last turn, we wouldn't have needed it on that turn. But, you know, that's neither here nor there, I suppose. Sure, Envenom's fine. We're taking no damage. We just can't attack. And that's okay. 16. I can get there. 24 block. Yeah, that's fine. Really, all I'm doing right now is taking it super, super slow. I would love to have a turn in which we're able to get more poison on him. Two poison. It's a start, okay? He's about to roll over anyway. This is a good turn for poison. Well, we got to 3. I don't know if I describe it as good, but it could be worse. Alright, 9 again. So that's 15. 12. We're fine. The poison is very minor, but maybe we can get it to add up. Don't play neutralize yet, you're good. $21. We'd rather just hit him then. Yeah. And we probably could have gotten away with the neutralize, but I didn't really want to rattle the cage, you know what I mean? Well, Caltrops is doing insane work for us. And it looks like we're going to have a first floor perfect. I don't necessarily think this makes us, you know, #1 on the leaderboard right now. Especially considering the pace at which we're doing it. But I think we could be up there, honestly. Like, you can't really do much better than that on that boss fight. At least in terms of not taking damage. We'll take a steroid potion. The energy is so much less likely to be relevant. That's so not necessary to take a 6th Alchemize. Sozu is not good here. We definitely want to take Cursed Key, I think. Getting curses is not that bad because of Blue Candle. We'll lose HP in the process, but still. So, elites. That's a 1. 2. Wow. Well, I guess we'll be taking the far right path. Apply 12 damage. Don't mind if I do. So this seems good. Vira's helping us out. I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it, but that's completely fine by me. And again, we're seeing the value of Terminal, dude. This 5-plated armor is so disgustingly great. I still don't think you play it. Like, I don't want to... I know it's... Basically, I guess what the gamble is... I mean, just go ahead and hit me, I suppose. The gamble is, do I think a Gambler's Brew is better than an average potion? Do I think a Thorn Potion is better than an average potion? I think the answer is probably yes. I'd rather have a Swift Potion than a Gambler's Brew. And Runic is actually a nice pickup for us as well, even though we have more than enough energy to make it work in most situations. This is a great fight for Thorns. Explosions, we might just say why not. So it's 14 block. More intangibility, which, to be honest with you, I'm very happy to see. Three intangibles. It's approaching ridiculousness. We don't need 3 of them. It would be nice to have 3 of them to give us the best chance possible of perfect against a boss, but I think it's at the expense of other things. 12 block. So a single survivor is fine. Yeah, everything's looking good. I think we're playing really good cards lately. Really good spires. Feeling better about myself. Still making mistakes, but not as egregious as some mistakes we've made in the past. And then beyond that, just, you know, making up for it with good play. I'm going to drink this mostly so we can get 2 extra potions. And we don't need to play a weakness potion. Because of our extra decks, things are, and not to mention our armor in the first place, things are rarely going to hit us, which is cool. Ugh. But we could use a lot more hurting power. And I'm hoping that's like, maybe we can get a... the Giria or something like that. Don't at me, okay? It was an accident. That was pretty solid. The Giria would allow us to gain even more strength. It's not necessarily a very well-respected relic, but that's if you go by the Slay the Spire subreddit, okay? And the Slay the Spire subreddit, they're wonderful people. I disagree with them in some situations. Now, mind you, most of them have beaten at least until Ascension level 10. I'm still on Ascension level 7 with every single character except the Ironclad. The Ironclad is on Ascension level 6. So that should tell you everything you need to know about me personally and my performance in this game. But for some reason, the dailies just tickle me in just the right way. Oh, dude, Darkstone is actually huge. Okay, we gotta think, because there's great stuff here. We could duplicate. If we were to duplicate, we'd probably want to duplicate either Caltrops or Die. Bag of Marbles is very good. We can't afford both of these, though. So you know what? I think we'd rather have Lantern. I really do. I think Choke is the damage we're looking for. And I think Flash of Steel is just more play, so I like it. We took a lot of aggression on that one, because we start with the plated armor anyway. And we have so much energy. That's the other thing. So we have like a little bit of a combo thing going on here. Because of the fact... Yeah, why not? Because of the fact... Oh my lord. That we have Gremlin Horn, lots of energy, Runic Dodecahedron, Choke. Like, we got some very strong plays. I think, at least. Might as well drink it, right? Like, no point in just discarding it like we did that last time. I think if we get a little bit more hurting power... Let's see if we draw choke. No choke. I think if we get a little bit more hurting power, basically nothing can stop us on this floor. Future floors, who knows? But this floor, we're doing fine. Mummified hand. Okay, so now, really, if we get powers, we take them, I think. And we say, screw the awakened one, who cares? Right off the bat. Die, die, die. That's like 2 energy refunded. That's absurd. We're going to Gambler's Brew all of our defense and hope we get choke. We did get choke. Caltrops then makes something free. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. It's like 127 damage on turn 1 plus 2 enemies killed. Then turn 2, he's like, okay, my time to do something. I got a chance to prepare. Sorry, dude. You do not have a chance to do anything, really. No. Keep that. We might want this for our next enemy. This is really just embarrassing for him to be a part of. I feel bad that we crushed him so thoroughly. Art of War. Pretty bad. I think you look at Blade Dance, especially with Choke. I don't know if Choke is like a win condition for us, but it's pretty good. Caltrops has to be our next best card to upgrade. It gets almost twice as good, and it's worth a decent amount. Now, this is where like intangibility is worth a lot. He's already vulnerable, so don't freak out. Yeah, I think you want to start there. Nah. If we draw a Choke, it might be worth it, but... Turned out pretty well. Okay. Caltrops. Defend. He's doing 15. We can easily get there. Nothing to worry about. And with Caltrops, he's in a lot of trouble. In fact, he's 1 hit away from death. Sure, let's do it like that. Pantograph. Unlikely to be useful, but not necessarily bad. Whenever you climb a full... Oh, yes. Okay, so it gives us gold until we spend gold. Paper Crane, also very useful at combating weakness. We're going to have like a fully kitted out deck if we keep upgrading. That's, you know, really... it's music to my ears. I was trying to... It was an idiom I haven't used in about 20 years. In my head, I was like, it's something to my ears. What goes to my ears? You got my ears, I got your ears, honey. I'm gonna pop this. More Snecko oil, huh? Well, let's have some fun. Mary Jane and I gonna have a heck of a time. Okay, we want to get rid of things that cost money. No money will change hands here. Our society doesn't work like that. Gremlin Horn, thank you. Dude, the 0 cost draws are insane. We finished our turn with 7 energy. We got 6 on the next turn. Well, Survivor's free. That's very merciful of you. Everything else is real expensive, though. With Caltrops, we're still making progress here. It's basically like playing 2 strikes. Sort of. It's hilarious that we played a Choke into a Choke. Dude, I think you dump Snecko oil. It's too dangerous, even though we did just use it. Backstab is really nice to get right off the bat. And we did also, hold up, picked up Frozen Egg. So all of our powers are going to be upgraded now. Choke is free. We don't need 2 energy potions. Dude, I love having 2 vulnerability potions. That seems awesome. You're still alive? Do you have a Death Wish? Or a Calcum? It's okay. We don't need 3 vulnerability potions. That's pushing things a little bit. You're lucky. I think we... You know what? Maybe we don't wipe you on this turn. We can wipe you easily next turn. I like our potions right now. That's why I don't want to mess with it. Who's our boss? It's Summons Minions Lord. Because it's Summons Minions Lord, I think we can afford to use one of our vulnerability potions. We would love to see Letter Opener. We're playing a lot of defense. I think you can get rid of energy. Oh, so much better. Actually, like, so much better. For the boss fight, specifically. Regal Pillow, Steroid Potion. I'm gonna take the Steroid Potion, and I'm gonna be happy about it. Although, I hate getting rid of block. Scares me a little bit. Alright, so Caltrops getting out there real quick is very, very nice. I don't want to... I would much rather neutralize you if possible. Dude, a choke right off the bat is pretty big. Guess you dump an Alchemize. We're going to hit him pretty hard. You can drop the Steroid Potion. Oh, choke. Alright, that gets rid of one. That's fine. Might as well pop Dex. Not as much damage as I would have wanted, but that's okay. Now, you're doing 14 damage. That's comically low, all things considered. We got more than enough block. You're taking an Alchemize, so that's a free card for me next turn. You're taking an Alchemize. That's a free card for me like 2 turns from now. It's sad, but in my head I was like, oh, this is a tough one. We got to think about it. Not necessarily. Okay, so we got an Alchemized bag as more energy. Start working on you. Okay, so we got 99 turns of vulnerability on the main boss. That's the moneymaker. Good draw, please. It's actually very nice. Means we can save our invulnerability potion. And we got this guy right where we want him. He took 10 damage off of that. This is where you start going to town. Look at that. Now that's a freaking turn. 25 damage. That's cute. How on earth are we ever going to put up 20 block? Let's get the block first. I was getting a little bit aggressive. I'm telling you. Ornamental Fan, Shuriken, Kunai. This is the easiest run we've ever had. Get ready for insane ranks. 2 perfects on a run where we've added like 6 cards to this deck total. Like, that's not common for me. I don't know if it's uncommon for the game in general. Adrenaline is what you got to take here. It's insanely great. Honestly, I think you do not care about the Eternal Feather. Although it does allow you... maybe... It's 15 heal, but we already get an extra 15 heal via the Regal Pillow. So, but we have to rest to do it. This would allow us to smith still. Tiny House is 50 gold, more max HP, a card, and an upgrade. I think we go Tiny House, but it is close. I thought about the Feather. The card being Footwork is also potentially amazing. I gotta be honest, I think you might sacrifice a slot to just hold Fairy in a bottle, just in case, because your max HP is gonna get pretty low. Potentially. So we want question marks now. 1. You can only fight 2 elites. We really, really don't want to... I just want to make sure, like... Okay, I guess we'll hit this shop. We're going to fight a lot of enemies. We just want to make sure, if possible, we're not missing the Mind Bloom event. But if it comes down to... We don't need it. We'll just kill him. If it comes down to fight an elite or have a chance at more question marks, I think we'd rather fight the elite. Could be Mind Bloom. Probably won't be, but admittedly could be Mind Bloom. Yeah, it should have. There's no reason to use the weakened potion right away. You know, the weekend potion. I only come to you when I you know, I don't listen to the radio all that much, in case you didn't notice. Okay. Fake caltrops. Not as good as the real caltrops. You know what? For 0. Just to get the potion belt. Huge. Because we're going to be storing some trash potions. Just making sure. Yep. And then we'll go. Yep. That's the way to do it. Because we want those 3 question marks. If we get a Mind Bloom in there, I'm not gassing you up. We could be like extremely up there today. Where the eagles fly on a mountain high. We also, you know, you might think that the run's a little spotty. Oh, pear is so good. You might think that the run's a little spotty because of the fact that we have the unceasing top, right? We run out of cards a lot. And another footwork doesn't seem that bad. Anyway, what I was going to say is related to that. You might think we're screwed because we're fighting the Awakened one, but we only have like 4 powers in our deck. Doesn't really worry me that much. Yeah, everything's kind of coming up roses right now. I think he will live. Yeah. Live. Oh, unceasing top. Okay. Good that we had it in a relatively consequence-free area. Now we remember, you know, we gotta take advantage of the fact that we have unceasing top. Mango! Actually huge. HP is looking legitimately good. That doesn't happen too often. Choke? No choke. Well, actually, dump a defend. Still got 6 energy. Ridiculous, dude. Actually an extreme waste, but okay. There's choke. It's something. We'll take thorns just to make space. It's just to make space. No hard feelings. We could have drawn a 0-cost card. It wasn't worth stopping there. We know for the future. Yet again. I gotta think about this. I will dump, I think, a plated armor for an alchemize. Drink this. Nah. Unnecessary. Just go ahead and, okay, brain. I'm gonna put like a post-it note over that side of my monitor. Don't push this button until you see what's available on the other side. 20. Well, we just need that then. Almost hit it again. Immediately after. There we go. Alright, brain. You're back in the saddle again. Okay, so we want the elite fight. This guy, 500 HP is something we haven't dealt with in a long time. You definitely open with a choke. That's, like, disgustingly good. Caltrops make something free. This doesn't make anything free because there's nothing to make free. Now it makes defend free. We play it, in case you're unfamiliar, mostly just for time dilation purposes. This guy's got, okay. Actually, before you end your turn, you have to count to 2. Not 3, that's ridiculous. You have to count to 2. Before you end your turn, you have to count to 2. Just remind yourself of that. 13 block, huh? 1, 2. Not yet. Now that once you get in the cycle, you're good. Fair enough. But just don't end your turn willy-nilly. That's what it comes down to. Yes. Shouldn't have played. Oh, it doesn't matter because now we're in the cycle. Gotta love it. Pretty much inconceivable we killed him there, but, you know, we did do a lot of damage. Being weak here is almost entirely irrelevant. We're going to play Survivor just to dump a card so we spend less energy on garbage, and then we're immediately going to spend more money on garbage. We could have played a Neutralize there. At that time, I did it consciously because I had 0 energy. Not wise, though. Dude, our Dex is actually disgusting. He's done next turn. Tick tock, tick tock. You talking to yourself, buddy? Sorry, make it more Canadian. You talking to yourself, bud? Ancient Potion. It's good. It's probably better than a weakness potion. I really do like Cloak and Dagger. I'm willing to take that. Now we want to veer left. This guy should be no trouble whatsoever. He doesn't ever debuff us. So, I mean, I don't know what to take in a situation like this. I want to get these out of our deck, so let's just dump them. We don't want to see any more alchemizes because we're very happy with what we have. We don't want to... He never debuffs us, but we also don't want to use the block potion. Or we don't want to lose the block potion yet, I should say, because it might be relevant in the future. Okay. See ya. Not playing Caltrops is irrelevant, because after he hits us, it's not like it affects his damage for the next turn, to the best of my knowledge, at least. Doesn't, again, now it doesn't matter, but we should get in the habit. I don't know why it's so hard for me. I'm so used to rushing. Don't. Thank you. Maybe got a little lucky to not get hit there. Then at the end, now it's like, what do you mean you got lucky not to get hit? He's doing 8 damage, you got 35 block. Yo, it wasn't always like that, okay? You don't even know. Helps when you're getting a 12 block per defend. The Courier. Okay, so we go far left, and we're hoping for a Mind Bloom. If we get a Mind Bloom, we got top score potential. Up there, at least. Okie dokie. We don't need 12 block this turn, in all likelihood. 24 damage. Takes you close. Roka! My son. If you step on the computer, I will pet you in the wrong direction, I swear. Cats don't like to be petted in the wrong direction. Much, at least. Now we have 7 block. You know what? Finally a good opportunity. I see you reaching for the computer. Here, come here. I already lost my time bonus. Roka! Hello, buddy. Hello. Okay. 19. So we can afford to take 12 damage, which is 4 hits. That's not necessary. Neither is that. Well, we're not going to take 4 hits. We actually could afford to hit you more, I guess. Ceasing top, my dude. Every time, even though we had 0 energy, it would have been wise to... You get the idea. Oh, my son, why are you so needy right now? Did you have a bad dream? You're being a big baby. Not that I don't like it, but... Okay, unceasing. Yas. Not quite a yas. I need blocks. Thank you. That's pretty much exactly what was asked for. Just throw it into the ether. Bottled lightning. Okay, we start with a skill. Adrenaline seems like the #1 choice. We probably don't need the energy. Oh well. Normality basically sucks. We won't be able to get rid of it either. If we get lucky, we might be able to discard it. Okay, Mind Bloom? Not Mind Bloom. Remove all curses? Don't mind if I do. Mind Bloom? Not Mind Bloom, but we'll fight for a rare relic. A rare relic. Just an interesting turn of phrase. We had 9 energy on turn 1, so that's a little bit of a surprise. 2 spikers. Dude, no thank you. Choke, please. We actually got it. What a world. Throw away things that cost money. We don't need them. This is enormous. Just seeing how deep the rabbit hole goes. Oh my god. That's very helpful. Thank you. Even better. Sure. 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 Alright, there you go. That's sure. 39 block. Go ahead. Take 8 damage for hitting me. Bet you feel real smart. I can't really play anything. You're very lucky. Dude, I didn't even realize we had Orichalcum. Haven't seen that card in 100 years. Or haven't seen that effect in 100 years. 10 attacks gives you energy. We don't need a speed potion. I think we want... Do we need Dagger Throw? It's good damage. We don't have anything we'd like to discard anymore. We blocked the curse because of Omamori. Bag of Prep is amazing. Okay, so this is basically... We still have our boss fight, but apart from that, we can sort of see how this run is going. And it is going good. Trying to see if we draw choke. No such luck. Give me an ancient potion just in case. And then get this... Oh, dude, you are gonna eat my butt. Don't get any ideas, internet. Come on. Oh, you're very lucky. You are actually not lucky. You are going to die. But you were intangible immediately. I didn't realize. Anyway, you're dead anyway. Tiny chest is too late to be functionally worth anything at all. An upgraded cloak and dagger is proven to be very useful for us. I mean, what do you say, right? This run is looking real nice. Not that long, either. I don't know why I was expecting like a 70-minute run. That's not really how that works. So can we get to 20 block? Yeah, like we can get to 20 block without really any problem whatsoever. Get the alchemize out there. We do want a skill potion. It's another alchemize. Okay, thorns are fine. And we want to draw real quick. So we're trying to draw, if possible, powers. Even though it's going to make him stronger. It's well worth it for us. Okay, that's more than enough block. We still might be able to make something decent happen with choke here. Why not, right? That's a lot of defense. Alright. 115 damage done to him. Takes another 11 when he hits us. He is doing 16 damage on this turn. We can just go intangible if we need to. So get this out there. You know, I think it's probably worth taking a speed potion. Now we have more than enough block. Played enough attacks to get extra energy back. I'm being real with you. We might be able to kill him. I know it seems like a long shot. Now that I'm looking at it a little more closely, I'm like, you're right, it is a long shot. We do have blocks, or defends, that give us 17 block each. Well, only because we had speed. Now they'll only be giving us 12 block each. It's insulting. Alright, my friend, you are in for a world of hurt. Just wanted to see if we got choke. Oh! He's done it. There's no way you're going to live. Get rid of the defend. We might as well play more attacks to get closer to Nunchuck. Oh, we can't. It didn't matter. So retain a Shiv. Would have been much better to retain a Cloak and Dagger, but sure. 44 damage. Now we're into, like, potentially intangible range. Or are we? Now that 35. Okay, 48, so we're not in intangible range. We also just got energy back. 44, 48. Not taking damage. Retain choke. Probably won't kill him next turn, but could. 22. Get the choke on. Paired. I think you dump these two just to be... Well, you only need one. No, you need two. Not with neutralize. Not with neutralize. 11 damage. You barely need one. We're gonna get energy back from Nunchuck. Yeah, it's still a long way to go to kill him, but he's doing great work. Retaining Survivor means nothing is gonna hit us. Void even is immediately popped into our hand, but still. Not gonna cause too many problems. Ruka, don't bite that. Just sleep. Yo! This bad boy. I'd rather kill you than block. That's what it comes down to, okay? But I can always just whip, hit you with one of those. 3 damage, that's cute. You're highly and extremely dusted. Dude, this was easy because of vintage, but we got a lot of 1167. A little lower than I expected, but I mean, we got beyond perfect, right? Yeah. I mean, we gotta be looking at a pretty good score today. It's early, so don't be tricked. Oh, you've bested me. Just outside of the front page. Lots of scores in that 1100 range. I'm still pleased. Even though the daily is relatively young, I think we did very well again today. Some mistakes, but some relatively small mistakes, all things considered. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hey, stop biting that. Click the like button. Helps us a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.